Hey, what's up, real estate family? So this video is going to teach you how to get buyer leads with no listings. And this is a common question that I get most of the time from either new agents who are trying to find more buyer leads, but they don't necessarily have a listing. So this is really just one of the best ways you can generate buyer leads with no listings through Facebook advertising. So one of the two platforms that we'll be using today is Facebook ads and an awesome social media and marketing automation tool known as Arsenal MKG. So if you're not familiar with Arsenal MKG, I will run you through it, but let's get started with this video. So first things first, what we have to focus on is by creating a Facebook ad, right, where we're going to obviously reach people within our area, and then we are basically going to be creating this ad where we are going to compile a free report, right, of homes for sale under an X amount, depending on how much your market value in your area is worth. It's entirely dependent up to you. You'll obviously compile the list. So that's the first thing we want to focus on. Is we want to focus on the ad copy template. Okay, so for example, I always say that you want to have a template that is always going to convert and works well. So this specific template, we've used it from our agency. I typically got this template from my mentor, and it's worked well for him. It's worked well for me. It's worked well for our clients. So I would suggest that you use this ad copy. And it's very simple, as you can tell. Attention, you add in your city. Do you know anyone looking to buy a home? And then you have a link. So this link is going to redirect them to the landing page, and we're going to be using Arsenal MKG for that. And then the actual description would be we've compiled a free report of homes for sale under 400,000. So I just added in that number. Again, you can work with whatever range you have. So if the range of homes that you have at the moment are, let's say, below 350,000 or 300,000, you can definitely do that. Okay, and then what you can add in is some of these homes may even qualify for special financing programs, because when you think about it, most buyers are obviously cognizant of the fact that they need to ensure that their credit is good. They want to also ensure that they will be able to qualify for these homes. So just adding that is just really well, it works pretty well. And then what we want to do, we just want to add in another link. And again, this link will basically be the same link that's going to refer them to the next landing page. And then we just say thanks, and then you enter in your name. Okay, so that's the ad copy template. And you just want to ensure that you just copy and paste where necessary, right? So your city, the link, and the range. And then in terms of getting high resolution images, again, this is strictly for the ad. Okay, and the reason why I say this is because you want to ensure that you get high resolution images which you can create on your ad. Okay, and the reason why I say this is because you have no listing, so it's going to be quite arduous for you now to get pictures of homes if you don't really have a listing. So ideally what you want to work with is you want to either use Pixels or Unsplash. So these are high resolution image websites which really they basically curate images from photographers all over the world who don't mind sharing their images. So you don't have to worry about being copyrighted or being in a situation where now you're sued for using someone else's picture. All these pictures are strictly for reuse, and you will not be copyrighted at all. So I typically use Pixels or Unsplash for all of my images. Even this video over here, I got it from Pixels. Okay, so ideally those are the ones that you want to use, just to ensure that your ad looks visually your ad is striking and it's appealing. Because what you want to do at the end of the day is that you want to compile them and you want to get them to click the ad. That's the most important thing here. We want them to click your ad so that they can give you their details, because at the end of the day, we're trying to build up a database. We're trying to build up a network so that if once we eventually do have a listings, or once we want to ensure that we want to nurture people in the database, we can actually do that because we've got something solid. We've got a list of leads of people who are potential buyers, where we can start qualifying them and seeing whether this would be someone who would be interested in potentially buying, so that when we go and eventually contact certain agents that are working on certain listings or contacting certain owners who are selling their homes, we now know and we have an idea of, how good is our buyer, what is their credit, if you are going to go through those necessary procedures and protocols. So let's get started. I'm just gonna go onto Facebook and show you how you can actually create the ad, which is something very simple, very easy. And then we're also gonna hop onto Arsenal MKG, where I'll show you how to create the actual landing page and moving forward from there. All right, real estate family. So now I'm on my Facebook page, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually create the post where we're going to be using that post to create the ad, as well as I'm going to be taking you through Arsenal MKG, showing you how you can edit your landing page and just assuring that you have just the right details, so that once your ad links onto the landing page, everything on the back end side of the landing page is done, just so that whoever signs in up as a lead, you do get that information and you're able to then either follow up with them via email or via text message, and also put them within your database. So first things first, if we actually go back to the template. So what we want to do here is, if you have a Facebook page, then what you'd want to do is that you want to actually copy paste this into your Facebook page. So this is your business page. This is not your Facebook profile, your personal profile. This is more on your business page, because when we're creating ads on Facebook, you essentially need a business page in order for you to create ads. If you don't have a business page, I do have a video that just shows you how to create your own business page and get likes and etc. Right? And then if you guys would like a more step-by-step tutorial video, please let me know in the comment section. I've been more than happy to create one. I'm really just giving you an overview of what you'd need to do in terms of creating the right ad and the right landing page. And then if you'd like more tips or tutorial on the back end, so connecting everything, creating the pixels, creating the custom conversions, and ensuring everything runs smoothly, let me know. I don't mind doing a step-by-step tutorial, which is obviously going to be longer, probably like around 30 minutes or so. If you guys would like that, let me know in the comment section. But for now, let's continue. So what we want to do here is we want to actually copy this ad copy template, and then let's go into Facebook. Okay, so this is really just a demo page. This is where I just create majority of the demo campaigns, or just like demo ad templates, just so you guys can copy and paste and see how it works. So I'm just gonna copy and paste that. So let's say, for example, we are targeting people in Florida, Tampa, Florida. So what we want to do here is you just want to take that apart and just say, attention, Tampa, Florida. Then, do you know anyone looking to buy a home? Follow here. So this link is going to come from the actual website from Arsenal MKG. So let's actually go into Arsenal MKG. So now that we're here on Arsenal MKG, if you do not have Arsenal MKG, the software, I would recommend that you get it. It is free for 7 days, so you can test it out and trial it out. But if you'd like to see what Arsenal MKG can do and how it can help you, scroll all the way down to my very first video. I think it's called Lead Gen Software, how to generate leads through Lead Gen Software. And I actually go through Arsenal MKG and how you can sign up, etc. Okay, so once you're actually on Arsenal MKG, what you want to do is you actually want to create a lead page. Okay, so once you go into create a lead page, let me just click on another one and create another one just so you guys can see. Okay, so as you can see, there are literally a multitude of different lead pages, right? So because we are looking to get buyers with no listing, we want to choose that specific option. So you want to choose buyer no listing. Okay, then it's going to open up. And once it opens up, as you can see, the information is right there for you. I would highly suggest that you do not change more or less the fundamental mechanics and the elements behind the ad. What do I mean by this? I'm talking about, moving this specific text overlay, mainly because my mentor has specifically stated that this is what has worked for him. And, he's done a plethora of text overlays where he's tried it in center, the top right, the bottom left, the bottom right, and he just says that this specific way works best. So this is literally done for you. It's literally just a matter of plug and play. So what you want to do is, once you actually open this up, you want to ensure that the images that you're going to be using from your actual ad, right, which you're going to either get from Pixels or Unsplash, if you want to get more images that are highly, congruent with the area, then I would suggest that you go into Google and see if you can get more non-copyright images, right, of homes. So for example, I don't really know how the homes look like in Tampa, Florida. So if I was a real estate agent and I looked at either Pixels or I looked at Unsplash and I didn't see the homes that I was looking for specifically, I will go into Google and then get homes, right, pictures or images of homes that are non-copyright. So let's just quickly do that, for example, just to show you how it would work. So let's go into images. All right, so let's go Tampa, Florida houses. Okay, boom. So now we've got the homes, the images. So now remember, we obviously want to ensure that we have the copyright one. So we're going to go settings, search settings. If it's not on search settings, I think it's under tools, if I'm mistaken. Yes. So you want to go under tools, usage right, and you want to go labeled for reuse. Okay. And then as you can see here, we've got some images. So I'll obviously just get a couple of images and then I will save them. Okay. So just to show you an example, if we go to Pixels, let's go Tampa, Florida. See if we can get some images here. Okay, so we're not really getting images. I'm just seeing a lot of tourist sightseeing images. So let me just see if I can do this. Tampa, or let's go Florida homes. Okay, so there's some images that pop up here. But again, if you're a real estate agent and you know the type of houses that are in your area, if you find any of them here on Pixels, something that's very similar, that's quite congruent with your ad, then you want to just download them and ensure that they're in your ad. Okay, so once that's done, what you want to do is you want to quickly now edit your ad. Okay, so let's quickly edit this. So as you can see, it says welcome to your city, homes under 300,000 list. So if you want to edit this text overlay, what you want to do is you want to just click on it. Okay, and as you click on it, as you see on the left side, this tab over here, it says header text. So when it says welcome to your, you're just going to edit that. Welcome to the Tampa Let's go Tampa FL. Welcome to the Tampa, Florida homes under 300,000 list. It's not really 300,000. We said 400,000. So let's edit it. Let's go 400,000. Under 400,000 list. Some of these homes even qualify for special financing programs. So can you see everything's literally just plugged in for you guys? So then that's it. All you have to just do is, if you would like to, let's just say, for example, you want to change the color scheme for this, then what you just do is you can, it depends. So what I would normally do, I would just click here. Right. So what you want to do, you want to click on the actual button, get me the list. That's how you can actually get it. Okay. And then you can click on theme, and then you can obviously change the separate themes. So let me first change the background image and then look at how that image is going to complement the buttons, and then I'll change the buttons. So if you want to change your image, which is very important because you want to ensure that there's congruency within the ad. So let's say, for example, you downloaded 3 of your images and you've got your images. So what you want to do is you want to click on the actual image in the background. Okay. And then you're going to click on choose an image, and then you're going to go to my images, and then you're going to click on choose image to upload. So because because I already did like a demo one, I'm just going to click on this one, which is one of the images from the ads. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to click on use image, and then boom, there we go. So you also want to ensure that it shows on the thank you page, just so that it's congruent, because now if they add in their details, the next page they're going to be referred to as the thank you page, and you don't want to have a separate image from the actual landing page, right? You want to make sure everything is congruent, everything makes sense, so it doesn't confuse them at all. So let's just do the very same thing, add the image. Okay, perfect. All right, so now that is done, right? Let's go back to the landing page. Now, with regards to the landing page, when they click on get me the list, this is very important, okay? So because this is essentially what we want them to click on get me the list so that we can get their details, okay? So what's going to happen here is that the minute they click on get me a list, this is what's going to show, right? So there's going to be a pop-up, right, with the form. So now this is where you can edit the form, just so that you can figure out what kind of details would you like to extrapolate from them, okay? So when they click on get me a list, this pop-up is going to show, and if you'd like to view the pop-up, all you have to do is click on the actual button, all right, and then click on page, and then it will show you here, okay? So it'll be a pop-up form, and then you can either collect their name, their last name, and their email address, and also street address, okay? You can also create custom fields, but I would highly suggest you leave everything as is. So name, phone number, email address, okay? So you don't have to change anything about that. So once that is done, then we're going to go to thank you page. So once they're done filling in their details, they're going to get referred to a thank you page, where this is essentially now you have a choice, okay? You can change your button on this, where you can say find more homes for sale here, or click here to schedule a call with me. So ideally you want to actually change this button, right? And you want to actually say click here to schedule a call with me. And the reason why you want to do this is because you want to get into contact with people who are interested as soon as possible, okay? And the reason why this works well is because, let's say, for example, you get around 100 leads with this. I would say about 3 to 5 people will click and schedule a call with you, okay? So those are like hot buyers. Those are like people who are interested, and those are people that you can typically close, okay? So you want to have that so that you really start getting the ball rolling through that, okay? And then what can happen after that is you can actually change the link. Okay, so there's my link, and all I'm just going to do is that I'm going to add that in. So as soon as they click here to schedule a call with me, it's going to refer them to my calendar. They'll book a time. Boom, that's done, okay? Now what you also want to do is you want to edit the bottom section, okay? And really what you just want to do here is that you just want to edit it. You can obviously add in your name. So I'll just say 1D then Mr. W. Okay, there we go. And then do the same thing for the landing page. Just click here. Okay, great. So we're gonna save this. And okay, so we're done now designing and making sure that the backend is sorted on the landing page. Again, remember, this is really just an overview. If you want something more detailed, let me know, and then we can start speaking about creating pixels, how to add in the pixel onto your landing page, as well as following up what's the correct procedures, how do I edit that, how do I make sure that everything is sorted out. So once you're done, basically what's going to happen is that you're going to see a tab here on the right where you can actually click on follow-ups, and then you can actually edit your follow-ups. Okay, so this is the sequence of the actual follow-up, and as you can tell here, everything is automated, right? Everything is automated, everything is basically done for you. Now you can either edit these or you can leave it as is, but I would say you'd need to edit it to ensure that you add in your image for your signature, your name, and whatever else details that you need to add in, as well as, certain links. So for example, when they do actually click on get me the list now, so when they click on get me the list and they sign up, okay, this is the actual email that's going to be sent immediately, where it says, hey Wandile, thanks for requesting a list of home in X area. You can access it here, and then you're going to add in your link. And then if you have any questions or etc., don't hesitate to ask, and then you can also add in your details. But what Arsenal MKG will do is that they'll actually extrapolate your phone number from your actual account, if it's somewhere around here, but it's from your account, and what's going to happen is that's going to pop it up there, and then you're good to go. So an example of how this would look, okay, I just did an example. I didn't really edit the back end, but it's just to show you how it would look. I just added in some dummy details. So you obviously get a email from Arsenal MKG letting you know that you've got a lead, and it's from which campaign, name, name, email address, and phone number. And again, it's just going to track how it actually got the lead, okay? And then from the customer side, this is what the customer will get. Wandile, thank you for requesting a list in homes in X area. You can access it here. So as you can see here, hyperlink to list of homes from Zillow. I didn't change that. So that's why you want to edit it and ensure that you actually have the link. So when they click on it, it directs them to the link. And then, as you can see here, if you have any questions about any of these homes in particular, you can hit reply or call or text me at this number. So that's the number that I added in when I signed up to Arsenal MKG. Okay, and again, you just want to ensure that you add in your signature, make sure it looks good, make sure it looks beautiful, so that whenever they see it, they are happy. Okay, now what's going to happen is that immediately after that, right after a minute, they will get a text message, because remember they added in their phone number, and it will say, hey Wandile, I'm pulling up some houses in the area that you might like. How many bedrooms are you looking for? And then you add in your name, surname, boom, right? Again, you can edit these, and it's really up to you. Okay, it's entirely up to you and how you want to actually edit it. Okay, so that's the back end with regards to Arsenal MKG and creating the actual lead pages. Let's go on to Facebook real quick. So let me quickly log in. Well guys, okay, so it seems like my account has been temporarily locked, but as you could tell, I was on my account about to set everything up. But let me just show you exactly what you'd need to do. I'd obviously need to fix it. This is obviously my personal account. I have two accounts. So this is more my personal account. That's other account is my business account, which you guys just saw. But let's just go back onto this over here. So what you'd want to do is you would just want to create your own post on Facebook. Just copy this and add it into the post, and then thereafter what you want to focus on is just editing your city. So what I would do here is I would say Tampa, Florida, and then the link. So with regards to the link, what you'd want to do is all you just have to do is copy it here, because there we go. The link is right there. So that's basically the link that will refer them to the landing page, right? This specific link. Now, obviously, you do not want to have this whole link onto your post. It just looks too long. So I would suggest going on to bit.ly. So bit.ly.com. And what that's just going to do is that it's just going to show you, right, essentially what links are actually here. Or it's basically going to shorten the links. So as you can see here, I've got shortened links, I've got subscribing links, I've got website links. So these are all important. It's very simple. All you have to do is click on create. You will paste it. And then right after pasting it, you can add a title. So we'll just say LP buyer. Okay. And then we'll just say buyer listings. Let's see if there's actually, okay, it's taken. So we'll just say buyer listings Florida. Okay. Boom. There we go. So you're going to copy that. All right. And then you're just going to add it onto your Facebook post. I'd love to do that right now, but as you can see, I'm temporarily blocked. So let me just add this right here. You just click on follow here. And then there we go. You've got your links. And then again, with regards to your range, it's entirely up to you how you'd actually work it, based on your area and the homes that you're looking at, compiling with regards to that report. And then with regards to getting the high-res images, check pixels or Unsplash. Also go onto Google and get the right images. So these are the images that I got. I want to actually upload them on Facebook, but you know the situation. So these are just the 3 images that I was going to add onto Facebook, and that's how it was going to look. Let me actually see if I can log on to my personal one. The thing is, I have so many email. I've just got passwords and client passwords, so it just gets confusing sometimes. I don't believe in having one password for every account, because that's just a recipe for disaster. Let's try this. Now it's only got my official post, and this one doesn't necessarily have. See, this has got most of my YouTube videos. It doesn't really have the demo account. Yeah, because the demo account doesn't have any likes at all. Okay, so really what you would then just do, right, I'm just going to show you here so you guys can see, is you just add it in like that. Okay, let me just remove this here. Okay, thank you. Andile, Mr. W. Okay, then you just want to delete that, and then you want to add in the photos. So let's just add in all 3. Okay, I don't know how my MacBook is not taking up all 3. There we go. Okay, seems like we're gonna have to do one by one then. Okay, there we go. So this is how it would look. So you go, attention Tampa, Florida. Do you know anyone looking to buy a home? Follow here. We've compiled a free report of homes. And then all you just have to do is post it. So then once the minute you post it, then everything should look good and dandy. And then what you would then do afterwards is you'd go into your ads manager and then create a conversion. So you're going to use the marketing objection conversion, and then from there afterwards you'd set up your targeting, set up your budget, and then instead of actually creating a new post, you would then click on existing post, and then this is the existing post that you would actually create. And the whole strategy around this is because we want to actually make the ad look like a post, right? Something that they would find organically on Facebook if they had to scroll down. So again, if you guys would like more of a meticulous and a more detailed video of doing this step by step, I would be more than happy to do that. Please just comment down below and let me know if it's something that you'd like to view, something that you'd be interested in viewing. I just wanted to give you guys a complete, I would say, an overview of how this is done. I didn't really go too much into the details, but just understand that the more detailed video would be more than around 30 minutes, probably around 50 minutes to an hour. So it really be more of an hour tutorial video of how to do everything step by step, just to help you guys get more buyer leads with no listings. But I trust you guys got a lot of value from this. I need to now sort out how I'm going to get my account back. I'll probably just try and figure out which password I used, because I use a lot of passwords, different passwords, as I mentioned earlier on. But anyway, guys, I trust you guys got a lot of value from this, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys think in the comments. All right, guys, cheers.